Hey guys, welcome to this episode. In this episode, we're going to talk about the 10 reasons why Powur Energy is a place to build a career. Let's get it. Okay, so I actually did this episode over 2 years ago, and I just did it at my house. I propped up my cell phone and I recorded, and I had a lot of comments of people saying, hey man, you should really invest in some audio. You should really invest in a mic and whatnot. And it's been a long time coming that I do this video. So this is a revised video. We got the audio fixed. Not only that, when I did that video, I probably hadn't even sold my first solar deal yet. Ain't that interesting? As of the recording of this video, I've sold personally 252 solar deals. So I'm gonna leave that video up because I want people to reference these two videos. So it's 2.5, a little bit, almost 3 years into it. My team is now about roughly 1,400 people. My team is doing about 150 to 200 sales per month. And I've done a total of about 252 total sales since I started, since that video. So let's get into it. So the first one is, the first reason why is that in Powur Energy and the solar industry in general, right? But especially with Powur, you have, in my opinion, the easiest way to make $100,000 to $1 million income off your own pen, off your own efforts, without the need of a team. Think about that. If you Google highest paid sales job right now in 2023, solar pops up as number one. It's the highest paid sales position, right? So the solar industry is absolutely booming. It's going to continue to boom. Now with Powur, they don't set you up as a sales rep. They set you up as your own solar business, as your own nationwide solar broker. So what does that mean? That means that you got access to wholesale pricing. You see the pricing of the panels, the construction, the permitting, something that not any other company will show you their pricing. They're not going to show you what they're paying the construction crew. They're not going to show you what they pay for their solar panels, for their inverters. They show you nothing. Zip, zilch. At Powur, you get to see everything because you are your own solar broker. Whatever you sell above wholesale, you keep 70%. That equals $7,000 to $12,000 average commissions, which is the biggest commissions in the industry by far. Everybody agrees, nobody disagrees. Okay? That's step number one is easiest way to $100,000 to $1 million plus off your own efforts. Let's get into number two. Solar is the easiest sale in the world. As a matter of fact, when we sit down with a solar client, it is not a sales presentation. It's more of an IQ test. Mr. Customer, for $0 out of your pocket with a 600 FICO score and $0 out of your pocket, no lien on your property, we're going to go and add 4 to 6% value to your home. We're going to cut your bill in half and save you a ton of money. We're going to save you an average of $25,000 to $100,000 over the next 25 years for a bill that you've always had, that you will always have, and that will always increase every single year. Right now, between 8 and 15% per year, unless you go solar. What do you think about that? It is not a hard sale. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating when I say this is the easiest sale in sales. And I think a lot of people in the solar industry are spoiled. There's people that are not $250,000 per year people, but yet they make $250,000 per year because they're in the right industry at the right time. And they think that they're this big you know what, and that their you know what doesn't stink. Listen, man, you're not very special. You just happen to be in a special industry. So guess what? If you are special and you are a $250,000 a year guy, you could be $1 million a year guy because you get it just being a part of this industry. And if you're a dud, why don't you come over here, learn some skills, and become a stud? So that's number two. Number three reason is that Powur is a direct sales company. That means that you have the option, keyword, option, to build a massive passive residual income, something that does not exist in any other solar company out there. And I'll tell you why. The traditional solar dealer model is broken. It doesn't work. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Well, it is broken, we fixed it. So here's what I mean. The traditional solar dealer goes like this. You come in, I'm the big boss. You come in here, Johnny, you and I went to high school together. Let me give you a big red line. I'm going to give you a big, that means red line is your commission. So let me give you a big commission. Whenever you bring your buddies in, go ahead and recruit some folks, put some ads up, recruit some people that you know from another industry or from this industry, and you put them on a smaller commission so you make the difference, Johnny. Okay? And then what if that guy wants to bring somebody in? He goes and brings somebody, puts that dude on a smaller commission so he makes the override and you guys keep your override. Eventually, 3 or 4 levels deep, that poor guy or girl is making peanuts. He's making McDonald's minimum wage. Then guess what happens? They train their own competition. Then they go and talk to somebody else. They realize, wait a minute. Like, Kevin Hart, wait a minute. I could have been making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 more per deal. These guys, you can't say that word. These guys are graping me. They're eating grapes. These guys are graping me. And then they leave to another company. That's why if you look at the traditional solar dealer company, if they have 10 to 20 guys, they still got 10 to 20 guys. Right now, they still got 10 to 20 guys, and they had 10, 20 guys 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Why? Because it's a big revolving door. They always have the same amount of guys, and they don't grow, so there's no opportunity for a passive income. At Powur, there's a video linked in the description that shows you the Powur compensation, and it shows you in detail how the comp plan works. But in Powur, everybody gets wholesale pricing. Whatever you sell above wholesale, you keep 70%. Out of the company's 30%, half of it they pay 6 levels. See, I didn't even know how to do 6 levels. I go like this because it's 6 levels, right? Anybody you bring on board, you make a 20% override, which is an average of $600 to $1,000 per sale. Boom, for life. And he makes the same commission that you make, 70-30 split based on wholesale. So it's 20% level 1, 10% level 2, and 5% from level 3 through level 6. Now, there's going to be some people, oh, this is like one of those MLM companies. No, it's not. We don't get paid for recruiting. The 70-30 split is bigger than all these other companies. So if you don't like the team building, just don't build a team and make the biggest commissions. Instead of having one finance company that you could offer, you've got 5 different finance companies. Instead of being able to sell one panel or one inverter, you got like 4 or 5 different panels and inverters because you're a solar broker. If you want to build a team, build a team. You don't want to build a team, don't build a team. Go make $100,000. Go make $250,000. Go make $1 million because you got the biggest commissions in the industry. Guess what? You could also sell nationwide. You are a nationwide solar broker. In a traditional company, usually they can sell in their market. You're in California, we sell California. But my customer has a sister that lives out in Texas. Can we sell them in Texas? Don't think about the person in Texas. You focus on California. Who the hell goes solar in Texas? A lot of people go solar in Texas. With our company, you could sell nationwide. Everybody agrees. Nobody disagrees. All roads lead to Powur. For those direct sales people that are watching this, number 4, you don't need to contact your friends and family members, although it's a good idea to. In any industry, in any sales industry, any profession, it'd be a good idea for you to let your friends and family members know what you are doing, but you don't need to do it. So I've got a lot of network marketers that watch my channel. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you had an opportunity to make a 6-figure income without a single soul, without recruiting a single soul? You never did. It's a rhetorical question. We know the answer to that question ahead of time. In this business, you can make a massive income without needing to talk to your friends and family members, but I do recommend that you talk to your friends and family members. It's just a smart move. Okay, number 5. We attract the sharpest people in the industry. We attract the cream of the crop, the tip of the top, the drip of the drop. We attract the real estate agents, the real estate brokers, the insurance agents, the mortgage pros, the roofing pros, the business owners. Why? Because these people, guess what? They're used to making big money, and there's big money in the solar industry, especially in Powur. So we attract these people because these people are thinking to themselves, hey, listen, my customers are going to go solar with or without me. I'd rather go solar with me than without me. Not only that, I tell my agents, listen, my real estate agents, I say, Johnny, here's the deal, bro. 80% of your customers are going to go solar in the next 15 years without you, with or without you. And for every customer that goes solar, you're leaving $3,000 to $6,000 on the table by just referring them. Then guess what? They're like, well, wow. That's true. I say, think of how many of your customers have already gone solar. What you could do is you could partner up with us, become an ambassador, make $1,000 per referral. Easy. Or even better, you could become a consultant, sign up, right? Be officially a consultant. Every customer you refer, whatever the commission is, you get half of that commission. Once we sign contract, about a week later, You got about $1,000 deposited into your bank account, fast money, and then after installation, you get the other half of your commission. It's pretty amazing. So we attract the sharpest people in the industry. For those of you guys that want to build a team, we always talk about you want to recruit up. You want to recruit sharp people, people you look up to, people that are successful. Those people are attracted to big money, and Powur's nickname is Big Money Powur. Let's keep it going. Number 6, the solar industry is as lucrative as the real estate industry in its good days. As of the recording of this video right now, February 1st, 2023, the real estate market isn't looking so hot. A lot of real estate agents are faking the funk. A lot of real estate agents are broke. They're busted and they're disgusted, but they act like they're not. I used to be a realtor. Realtors have a big ego. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. They're hurting. Not all of them. The majority of them are. I'm telling you, listen, I'm not overstating this. A lot of real estate professionals are hurting. Interest rates are high. People are scared. The market is, this happens every every 15 years approximately in the real estate industry. So in this industry, it's as lucrative as the real estate industry in its good times, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's 50 times less competition. The commission, first of all, the commissions are the same as far as dollar amount. Average commission nationwide with our company versus the average commission in real estate nationwide is the same. But there's 50 times less competition. For every 50 realtors, there's one solar pro. Everybody knows 3 to 10 realtors. Everybody has a cousin or a family member that's a realtor and a bunch of friends from high school that are realtors. Nobody knows a solar pro. The average person doesn't know solar pro. If you're a professional that networks a lot, you may, but the average person doesn't know solar pro. There's 50 to 1 more competition. That's number 1. Number 2, there's 10 to 20 times more people to sell to. As a realtor, they're looking for people that want to buy and people that want to sell. Fair enough? We are looking for people that have a bill over $100. You got a bill over $100? I can help you. Let me give you a free solar savings report, no obligation. We have a program where we give them a free trip to Vegas, a hotel stay, 3 nights, 4 days, no timeshare presentation, just for allowing us to present our solar presentation. And if we close that deal, we make an average of $7,000 to $12,000 for helping them do that. The next one is timing. We've got the timing on our side. There's an old saying, the T in timing is far more important than the T in talent. I'm gonna say that again. When it comes to business, when it comes to business and making money, the T in timing is far more important than the T in talent. Some of you guys may have seen the movie Boiler Room, long time ago, year 2000, I think it came out. One of the stories he says, I saw a picture of a janitor for Microsoft standing next to his Ferrari. He took stock options instead of Christmas bonuses. It was a good move. Why? Timing. What if you bought Amazon with that famous picture with Jeff Bezos when he had in graffiti on a piece of paper, Amazon. What if you bought Amazon stock back then and you held on to it? You had the timing on your side, right? Well, the T in timing is more important than the T in talent, so let me give you some numbers. In America alone, which we're going past America, by the way, but in America alone, there's 90 million homes that qualify for zero down solar. Here are the numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. In America alone, there's 90 million homes that qualify for zero down solar. About 3.5 million have gone solar already. That leaves about 86.5 million homes in America alone that need solar. And that's solar only. Guess what? We get paid for selling roofs as well. There's a lot of money in that. What about when we add car charging stations, EV stations? What if when we start selling EVs? And Powur is going to sell everything EVs, everything, when it comes to the electric, when it comes to the renewable energy industry. So let's talk about solar only. So there's 86.5 million homes alone. You and I we're not going to get through those 86 million homes in our lifetime. This is a forever boom. The world is going solar, with or without you, whether you accept it, whether you join it or you don't join it. This is the equivalent to, in my opinion, Henry Ford saying, we're going to get every family to drive a car one day. And people said, are you crazy? Cars need gasoline. We got our horse and buggy. There's not even any roads, much less gas stations. But guess what? Some people have visions. Most people have sight only. Vision Vision is more powerful than sight. Vision is seeing the unseen done. Henry Ford back then saw the unseen done. Think about it. He was making those claims and investing his time and money into cars when there was no roads, when there was no gas stations, and when everybody was in horse and buggy. That's called vision. My friends, it doesn't take a whole lot of vision to see that your home is going to have solar. I'll give you an example. I live in California. By 2045, all homes in California must have solar. That's a law. By 2035, they're not going to sell any more gas-powered vehicles in California. That is a law. Since 2020, any new home being built, ADUs or new homes being built, new construction, must be built with solar. That is, again, a law. That is also a clue. Solar industry is where it's at, man. And power industries, power solar is where it's at too. Number 8, stock options. You get stock options for selling solar and for helping other people sell solar and get their first installations. So the company's going public in 1.5 to 2 years. When we are earning stock options, I've earned hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stock options just by doing what I'm supposed to be doing anyways, right? Now check this out. Let me give you another clue. Powur is the #1 fastest growing solar company on planet Earth. We are number 43 in the Inc. 500 list for the year 2022. Number 43 fastest growing company on the Inc. 500 list. We were number 61 the year prior. We were number 938 the year prior in 2020. That is called a clue. So we're the #1 fastest growing company in the solar company in the world, in the industry, the solar industry, the renewable energy industry that has created the #1 richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Again, that's called a clue. Now, do I know what these stock options are going to be worth one day? Of course not. Of course not. I could guess. #1 booming industry. The world is going in that direction regardless. The governments around the world are pushing into the industry regardless. And I happen to be a part of the #1 fastest growing company in this industry that created the #1 richest man in the world in this industry. Most of the solar companies out there, they're not going public. They're not the #1 fastest growing solar company in the world because they don't have the model, the business model to scale at the level that we scale. It's exciting times. Number 9, we are going to attract, and we are already attracting, and we've already attracted many, not only pros from all other industries, but a lot of solar pros. In my opinion, 95% of the solar pros that are not with Powur yet is because they don't know we exist. But when they do, and they see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, they're not just making somebody else, making decent commissions and making somebody else rich that doesn't care about them, that's in their office, ordering Uber Eats while these guys are out there slaving away, knocking on doors. Man, I already reached, in 2.5 years, 250 personal deals that I sold via Zoom. I don't door knock. I don't chase leads. I got unlimited leads because of the business model that we have. I've got a massive passive residual income that I could teach anybody to do. So as we continue to get bigger, more and more solar pros are going to see this, and they're going to come over, and guess what? That's going to equal some incredible overrides, and there already does some incredible overrides for a lot of people in this company. And number 10, the leadership of this company and the systems of this company. System is an acronym. Save yourself some time, energy, and money. We've got the systems in place for the scripts, for how to sell solar, for how to find the clients, for how to close a sale, for how to scale and grow your team, for how to develop yourself and your people. All of the systems for success are in place, just like McDonald's has a system. That's why you see the same system, the same tasting burger, the same everything around the world, and it can be run by a 16-year-old kid with acne on his face. Why? Because they've got a system, right? And the leadership. Jonathan Budd, Jim Bunch, and a lot of the leadership in this company is some of the best in the world that I would put pound for pound against any company in the world. Everything rises and falls on leadership. And guess what? The leadership and the systems that Powur has in place are incredible. And again, the proof is in the pudding. That is why we are the #1 most disruptive solar company on planet Earth. And we are growing by leaps and bounds. And we're leaving everybody else behind, right? And it's an exciting time to be alive. It's an exciting time to be a part of Powur. So anyways, I just want to share with you guys today the 10 reasons why Powur. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Shoot, I don't care. I like going into the comments. Let me know if you disagree with me. I got some haters on here. You guys are going to let me know if you guys disagree. By all means, listen, man. My team and I, we like to get a nice little chuckle, laughing at some of these comments. And it's okay that we disagree. I still love you. So anyways, I appreciate you guys very much. I'll see you guys at the top or from the top. And make sure you guys like and comment this video, and I'll see you later.